Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. If you guys are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Caesar, and I hope you guys keep finding value in all of my videos, and I hope I always get some positive feedback from you guys, that you guys are learning something with every video that I come out with. That's pretty much the goal in all my videos. And for today, I pretty much have a lot of messages on Instagram letting me know that when are you going to bust out another tutorial, which I don't do pretty often, but I do. I am going to start incorporating every now and then. So for today's video, I will be showing you guys how I do my medium skin fades, and I liked how this haircut came out. So I'm gonna show you guys. Please let me know what you guys think about the haircut, and yeah, let's get this video started. So pretty much I start every haircut with pretty much wetting the hair to see how they're gonna lay it and all that good stuff. He wanted a little bit off, not too much, just a little cleanup on top. So we just took about half an inch to an inch off the top and pretty much just gave it a slight trim. So as you can see, that's what I'm doing with the shears on top, doing horizontal sections, bringing it back to its previous guide, and pretty much just following the shape of his head so the hair lays nicely. If you guys ain't subscribed yet, before we get into this more deeper into this video, make sure to give me a sub, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a comment, a like if you guys find any value in it. That really helps out channels like myself to get more out there for other people just like you who are trying to either learn or just trying to see some haircut videos, honestly. So I pretty much like the length right there. So we're going to be starting off with the trimmers, and keep in mind, this is my first time using these gamma hitters, and at first I wasn't really a big fan of these hitters because I tried them a few times and I just didn't feel it. I just didn't feel like it was there. But this day I decided to bust them out. It was going to be a lot of haircuts, about 12 haircuts for me that one day. And I was, I want to see what the fuzz is about. I want to really see what the potential is with these hitters. And needless to say, these hitters are dope. As you guys can see, I will be flipping it, pretty much cutting out all angles with this trimmer because I really want to see what it does, how it does, and how you guys see in videos how people are be bulking and all that good stuff with these trimmers. Oh yeah, they when you flip them upside down, they be taking out bulk like nothing. But honestly, these trimmers ain't bad at all, and I think they're worth a try if you guys are still thinking about it. See right there, I'm just looking at it, I'm like, let's see what these bad boys can do. And at ease, literally when you flip them just like that, at ease, pretty easy. So as you guys know, I pretty much set up my medium skin fade guideline right there with my gamma hitters. Now I will just be pretty much shaving all that off with my Norelcos. And these Norelco, guys, if you guys have not used these are awesome. If you're a beginner and you struggle with leaving bald lines with the shavers, the box shavers, this is the shaver for you. I would honestly give it a try. You can find it anywhere like on Walmart, Target for around $50 to $60. And I think it's a great investment. This is great for kids. It literally glides on the skin. It takes all the little hairs off to bald within literally seconds. It's so easy. I think it's a lot easier from a box shaver, your traditional box shaver. Now keep in mind, I do go back in, since my box shaver my Avila shaver right here does get a lot closer. So I use these two combos because it's a lot easier for me. I literally mow down everything with the Norelcos, and then I go in to get closer with the Avila shavers. I feel like this also helps me preserve the life of both of my shavers, so I don't have to replace them as often. Initially, yes, it is a investment, somewhat of an investment, but eventually the life of them will pretty much save you money, I feel like. If you guys have a problem with taking out that bottom line, as you guys can see, I have the trimmer. I'm just pretty much trying to get that stubble transition from skin to 0, and this is how I achieve it. Just a little bit of stubble right there, so there's not a harsh line. So we're gonna be doing the halfway open, and this is pretty much the start of the fade. This is, I feel like, one of the most important parts of the fade, because if you don't have a smooth transition to the fade, it's gonna look choppy. So I make sure I go in there and make sure they're clean, you know. As you guys can see, a little bit of oil. I like to keep my clippers oiled, as you guys should as well. I just didn't realize I had to put too much damn oil, so you can see a little bit coming off. When doing any of my fades or anything like that, I do increments of 25%, so like quarters. I think about $1, so I go by 25%. So right now I'm at 25% open, or actually I started off at closed. Then I will proceed to open at 25%, then halfway 50%, then 75%, and then fully open. And that should fade it all out, guys. And if you're still not comfortable with it or anything like that, keep messing with the lever. You'll eventually get it nice and blended. Sometimes you have to go over it again and again. Sometimes with the direction of the hair growth, you have to hit the clipper, but at a different angle. What I've learned over time is using your corners of your clippers, meaning use the first 3 teeth that are literally on either left or right side of your clipper, and that's literally for fading, the best for fading. Because if you go in like this with the full blade, I feel like full blades, when you have full blades, it's literally just to set guidelines. And I heard this somewhere, full blades, when you use your full blade, it's to set guidelines. When you use your corners, it's to fade. So here I have the one open, and I am flicking out, as you guys can see, so I'm not really leaving a line above the one open. It's kind of just like a soft, really soft finish right there. I also am using the Babyliss guards. I'm not the ones that come with the FX clipper, the Gold FX, either the Gold FX clipper or any of your choice. I just wanted to try them out, see what they do. I'm usually used to the Wall Premium guards, but I just wanted to see what's up with these. So with that one open, now I am one closed all the way, and I'm attacking that bottom line right there. Keep in mind that this one closed is not going to take off that line. It will with finer hair and all that good stuff. You can get away with not using the half guard, but not in this situation, or in most situations. You will have to pretty much use a half guard to take that out. But for now, we're attacking it. We have the one guard. We will be closing it and opening it, and that's as far as we did. And right now I'm just busting out my Babyliss clipper. This is a awesome, dope, super dope clipper. I know a lot of you guys enjoy this clipper as well. This is my custom clipper I got at the ISSE show, and I am starting off with the half open. Pretty much just trying to erase that bottom line, guys. As you guys can see, it's getting softer and softer. I'm all the way closed right there, and it looks like it's not coming off, so don't panic. I know when you're new at cutting hair, sometimes you're gonna panic because it's like, yo, nothing's working. But it's okay, there's a process to this. Once you start cutting hair a little bit longer, like right there, for example, I try to close even more, but I'm like, nope, doesn't work. So we're gonna stretch the skin, and we're gonna use that half still closed to try to soften it up even more. As you guys can see, there's still a faint line. So you know what's gonna happen right here. Can you predict what's next? It's not the half guard all the way closed, is not taking it out. So we will have to be with the previous step, which is a no guard, fully open. And like I said, guys, this is where your corners come into play. And as you guys can see, I have some oil. Like I said, I wasn't joking about the oil on my clippers. I like to keep them nice and oiled, disinfected, and all that good stuff. As you guys can see, using the corners right there, it's taking that line out, bringing the fade all together. It's crazy because, I mean, the amount of detail you can put into a haircut is pretty much limitless. So it all depends on you. Sometimes it took me a while to develop this barber eye where I can use these corners and I could take out certain stuff like dark lines and stuff like that little line right there. It took me a while. Sometimes when you're new and you don't know what you're looking at, you have to go over it and over it and over it again. A lot of times until it actually does something. Because at first it may not look like it does anything, but it does. During this video, you guys will see me going back and forth, detailing. As such, right now I believe I have the half guard, and I'm just messing around with it, literally, just to see if I can get any little dark hairs. So I start off always open. You don't want to take off more than what you can handle. So always open, and I pretty much down fade by closing the lever slowly, and like I said, an increment of 25%. So right here I have my last guard was a 1 open, so I'm gonna be using the 1.5 fully open, and like I said, this is gonna be my last guard before I clip over comb. A lot of people, their last guard they use is pretty much the 1 open, but not me. I like to have a little bit of more leeway, so I use the 1.5, sometimes a 2, and then I clip over comb after that. It's the same thing all over again, guys. You start off open, halfway, and then closed. As you guys can see, the fade's already pretty much there. Just a little bit of detail work, and that's all it is. For those of you, I get this question a lot, and I remember when I was in this spot in my barber journey where I was afraid to clip over comb. But guys, don't be afraid. Sometimes you just have to slap on the 1 guard, and like I'm doing so in the video, clip over comb with that. It won't take off as much. It's kind of like a safety blanket for you guys, especially if you guys aren't that good at clip over comb yet. So I would definitely give that a try. Slap a 1 guard on your clipper and clip over comb with that, just in case you take too much off. That's like a safety blanket. Right here I have my texturizing shears, and I'm trying to remove bulk but not length, since we like where the length is at right now. So I'm just trying to hit all these little dark spots so it could blend seamless, or so I could just honestly blend nicely with the fade. Right here I go back to my wall seniors and keep an eye, look at where I'm hitting with the corner. You guys will see dark spots slowly removing out, making this fade pop out even more. And like I said, look at those corner works right there. Literally taking out those little spots, which is gonna make a huge difference once you guys see this haircut at a different angle. And like I said, I go back. These are the fabulous guards. This is my first time using them, because I'm a long time wall fan, and honestly I just wanted to try something different. So they're not bad at all. I would honestly give things a try, but I'm gonna go back to my wall guards just in case, because that's what I'm so used to. But as you guys can see, this is the one side that I did. I hope you guys learned something from this. What do you guys think of the fade? I think it came out super dope. I didn't really get to record the other side and stuff, but it's literally the same steps. I think it came out super blurry. And what do you guys think of these steps? What are your steps? I want to hear it in the comment section. This is what I do to keep my fades clean. And yeah, look at it. It looks super blended and nicely, especially from this angle. It looks really nice. We've definitely come a long way, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and give me a like, guys, if you guys really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys.